that I can do it. It doesn't matter what it is, I can do it. So get that in your bones that you are going to develop as a very self-confident individual once you are to be called Combermerian. Sociability. Again, the typical Combermerian is a very sociable kind of person. One who interacts with other people easily, interacts with students of your own age, interacts with adults, interacts with anyone. And so we develop that very sociable kind of individual who can fend for himself or herself because he is not afraid to ask a question or she is not afraid to ask a question of anybody to find their way in life. Pride. Pride, not the foolish kind of pride, but pride in self, pride in school, pride in country. It is like part of the pride in industry, which is supposed to mark the Barbadian. But we believe here in Combermere that our students must always be ones who recognize that there's a pride that one must have in self and in school, that you can always be assured and a sure-footed person anywhere you go, anytime and any place you find yourself. A never say die attitude. That is Combermerian, a never say die attitude. However hard the course may be, don't ever give up. So you will find that the typical Combermerian taking part in any sporting event, for that matter, does not matter whether he is hurt or she is hurt, they will continue and get to the end. Unless they fall so badly injured that they just can't go any further, they will just continue going to the end. A never say die attitude. It is one that is developed in all our students whenever they are there to represent their school, any place. We never say die. A commitment to, an identity with, and a passion for your school. Commitment to your school, an identity with your school, and a passion for your school. That is what a Combermerian is. A Combermerian is a passionate individual who comes. So you don't really tell anybody who is a Combermerian anything bad about Combermere. We just don't want to hear it. We're not saying that everything is perfect. Nowhere is everything perfect. Nowhere in the world is anyone perfect. But we have a passion for our school, so we really don't want to hear the negatives that anybody wants to say. It does not impact us. We really are not interested in it. We will work on trying to make Combermere a better place, but we have a passion for our school. We are committed to our school. We identify with our school in a very special way that singles us out as being unique. A sense of belonging. Everybody, you just come in as the newest generation of Combermerians, and you must feel that you belong here. As of today, you are a Combermerian. So feel that you belong to this place. Feel that wherever you see the name Combermere, wherever you see the colors of Combermere, identify with your school because you belong here. And that is what we believe. Don't mind some article that you may have seen some time ago where somebody said that there's some X number of people who don't belong to certain schools. Not here. You come here, you earn your place here, you belong here. Work hard to maintain your place here because you belong here. Our school motto. There are three Latin words: Religione Humanitate Industria. And they speak to the religion, the religious beliefs, the spiritual side, in other words, of the Combermere. The humanity that we expect to exist in all Combermereans. The industry or the pride that I spoke about a little earlier, that we expect our people to have as well. And in that industry, we expect our students to be creative. So those three words you will see associated with our school, Religione, Humanitate, Industria, they are supposed to embody what our Combermereans are. We recognize that man is more than just this human body that you see. If we go back to part of our origin, the SPCK at the time, they put up money to build what was the modern Combermere back in 1819. But I'll tell you a little more with history a little later on, but that is what, there was always that connection with something that was religious. And a little later you will see and hear what we are talking about when we talk about that connection. Our mission statement as a school says that the mission of Combermere School is to discover, nurture and develop both academic and non-academic talents in all students so that they become creative, effective and effective members of society who do what is right simply because it is right. Discover. We want to see what those talents are. We want to try to unearth them. Then we want to nurture them. We want to be able to help the students to develop them. It doesn't matter what it is, because we are not a school that is simply about pure academics. We are a school that is about the total person, the complete person, so that we mold the academics with all the other areas which make and add value to the human person. And these are not restricted, therefore, like I said, to the academics, but also to the non-academics as well. And in this life, there is so much importance being placed on the other aspects of life outside of the academics, that these are the things that sometimes can carry you much further than just academics. Most universities around the world today, they don't want just people who have all A's. They want you with the A's, yes, but they also want you with all the other extracurricular areas that you've been involved in, that you can